much more. They were much more. They were much more. They were much more.
You know what it is, man. Your dog Tre G, the young prince of the city. We are outside with it. You had the Be There Fest. You just had the Be There Fest. March 14th is going down. We are sitting here with two of the performers from the show. Please introduce the people to yourself, starting with Pixie.
Hi, my name's Pixie Athena. I'm an alternative pop artist here in DFW Metroplex.
My boy Myloh.
Myloh Remora. I am an experimental hip-hop musician, I guess is what. There's so many genres. So from California, up in California. I've been out here in Dallas for about 15 years now. Yep.
I love it. I love it. And me and my big dog gonna be sitting here interviewing. Introduce yourself, big dog.
I'm Jerome from Unlabeled The Podcast. Everybody y'all know me. We
Come
here
on.
in the building.
Come on. Now, we got to get into this special interview, man, because these are some talented artists that we have in front of us. Super talented artists. Pixie, how did you get into music? Explain to the people how you got into it.
So essentially, I always did choir and theater growing up. I was a big fan of music. I was always listening to music, and I would sometimes play the piano. And then my junior year of high school, I took AP Music Theory, and I learned how to actually play the piano and build chords.
Okay, right on.
And so from there, I was also doing slam poetry at the time. And my slam poetry teacher, after one of our slams, he was like, hey, like, why don't you combine your love of writing with your love of music and singing and make music? And I was like, why did I never think of that? So that's pretty much how I got into all of this.
Really cool. Really cool. Now, Myloh, I've seen you tear a stage down many a times, man. Where does the energy come from in your performances when you are getting ready to get in front of a crowd? Where does that energy come from?
Man, like when I first started, so I started performing at like 15. So I used to have like butterflies, or like a whole bunch of deep insecurities and everything when I first started. And so I used to hate the butterflies, I used to hate that feeling.
Wow.
I mean, Alex Jamal, he's pretty much one of the first people in Dallas who like embraced me when I first came out here.
Shout out.
So I remember doing one of the songs I had on SoundCloud. It was like a 26-minute song, just straight bars. And I was like, damn, there's no way I'm going to remember all these lyrics, right? So at that point, I had to kind of suspend my butterflies and just be like, yo, if I'm about to crash out and mess up everything, I'm just going to do it. Yo. And that kind of like, so now when I go on stage, I'm just like, whatever. I already picture myself like worst case scenarios. I already have in my head. Oh, wow. So no matter what happens, I already have like addressed it within myself. Like, it doesn't even matter what happens. I'm just going to just go crazy as I can. So, yep, that's kind of what brings the energy. It's just not a lot of fear.
I love it.
So, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And me being Unk status, I just got a quick question. I'm an OG hip hop. So, but you said you into experimental hip hop. Yes. I always want people say it should be subgenre hip hop. So I like how you define that. Could you kid the people a little bit what experimental hip hop means?
So, like, if I'm thinking about the hip hop, the culture or whatever, you basically have to follow a strategy of what you would think would be popping or what you think is going to monetize or what you think is people want to hear. And that's always just been extremely boring to me. I like everything. Like I don't even know what my playlist is going to be driving home. It switches all the time.
Facts.
So I kind of go off what I listen to. So I can listen like Fiona Apple. It's like, that's like new wave jazz, psychedelic. I can listen to like Cudi 1 minute. I could be on Eminem. I could be on Juice WRLD. So whatever I'm vibing with is kind of where I go with it. Okay. But I would say rap and hip hop in itself in its entirety is like my upbringing basically. So I keep the hip hop in there, but I got rock songs, I got pop songs, I got like a million genres. So
I love
all
it.
bangers though.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love it. I love it. Now, what is some of the projects that you're working on right now? What can we look forward to coming out? What do you have? What are you pushing right now?
So I dropped my album earlier. I think it was March of this year, and I was proud of it because I had like a 10-month cycle with it. Right, the same 16 songs for 10 months. I kept content heavy with it. We did so many shows. We went all over and like marketed it really well. Yeah. So I was gonna drop another album next year, but I was like, I just didn't feel like doing it. An album per cycle is so stressful.
Absolutely.
So I was like, what's the way I can get all these songs that are in my catalog out? So next year I'm gonna drop an EP a month. So like, and it's just gonna be more free. less tight knit on the concept, just whatever I feel like dropping, whatever type of style, whatever sonics. And so that's gonna come once a month. They're not gonna be connected. They're not gonna be. They're not gonna be strict to no genre, no style. It could be stuff that stuff I just kind of like. Oh, this may or may not like hit with people or not. But it's just kind of like a way to kind of like I said with the performing, where it's like no fear. So I was like, man, what can I do that's easy and fun and just different? And I thought, like, man, how many people would do an EP a month? That's 12 EPs next year. So I'm just going to go for it. I have no idea what the second one's called, but the first one's called Whatever Forever. And there's like just all different genres, all different vibes.
I think you said something too, man. I think artists don't really understand a lot of the times how it can take time to actually push a project. I think a lot of times artists drop music and they say, okay, look, the crowd is going to eat this up. But you have to actually push it. It could be next year when one of those songs, your favorite song, actually catch and take off. You know what I'm saying? So it is good to kind of have that patience and not flood it too much.
Yeah,
so
it was cool. It was cool because like, when I first dropped it, I kind of was seeing what people wanted. So people really liked my song Freshy when I first dropped it, and really were gravitated towards that in a song called Anyway. But then another month it was my song Winston. And then another month it was like, oh, Catching, like when we did the song Catching Strays here at Alex Jamal's last event, Catching Strays got a big boost on people listening to that because it's like, oh, okay, that's on there. And I couldn't live with myself if I let those songs just kind of come and go. I couldn't. It was like I had to make sure that it like had its, and I had to kind of stop myself. Like I was like, all right, because I wasn't gonna stop to take a little breather. But I was like, you know what? It's the holidays. Let me internalize whatever.
100%.
You know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah.
Pixie, how about you? What is the project that we pushing? What we looking forward to? Are we dropping any new singles before March 14th or around March 14th?
So one project that's been out with my good friend over here, Myloh Remora, is called Envy. So we dropped that over in September of this year. So we've kind of been working on pushing that. But I love what you said, like all of you, that you just have to keep pushing stuff. You can't let something fall to the wayside when you make it. You have to really put your all into it. But I do have an album coming out this December.
Okay.
Very, very
breaking news.
Y'all heard it first. Exclusive.
A lot of different genres, like you said. I'm one of those people who has playlists that's genre bending. I love all types of music, and I don't limit myself to one. I know I said alternative pop, but at the same time, like a lot of it varies. So it's gonna be a mix of like ballads, EDM music, hip hop, like all the things. So I'm really, really looking forward to everybody hearing that. It should be in mid-December. I'm
gonna tell you this too. I've seen you two hit the stage together. It's a great, beautiful balance between the two of y'all. You know what I mean? You got a question for him, Big Dog?
Oh no, I ain't got no question. I was just listening because I'm still getting to know everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the project in December coming up. You said there's going to be a multiple genre project. You said okay, so it's not just going to be sticking with. So how do you market a multiple genre?
Great question.
That is
really
a good question. So one of the questions that I'm trying to ask myself and figure out. But I think kind of like pushing each individual song. I saw Myloh do that a lot and kind of talk about like the inspiration behind the song. So I'm definitely heavily inspired by that. Definitely want to. There's a story behind each one of my songs, whether it's about mental health, relationships, you know, just personal struggles with the day-to-day life. I talk about different themes and different concepts, so I think that I want to like kind of memorialize each song with each social media post that I present, just kind of push it little by little, bit by bit.
Yeah, I kind of had a thought on that question too. Like, so you have your own, like, I think more about my audience, like the people who want to see me, you know what I mean? More so than like people who don't want to see me. You know, it's kind of like when I go to wherever you go, right? I'm gravitating towards people who want to be in my realm, not so much me being like, hey, like me. Absolutely. I'd rather it be like, I like you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I like you too. So I kind of know, I'm tapped into who my listeners are and who actually is reacting to. Of course, you want to always get new, but I think more about like what I've already built in my career, and that's kind of what I like carry off of.
I love it. Now, speaking of the listeners, there's gonna be a lot of listeners there March 14th. You just had to be there festival. What are you looking forward to the most about performing? Both of you. We'll start with you, Myloh. What are you looking forward to most about hitting the stage at We Had to Be There? Just Had to Be There Fest.
Well, Alex Jamal is a personal friend of mine, one of my best friends, and So I just like seeing where his brain takes it. I don't have many. I mean, she's like that. I don't have many friends who just always are on the innovation tip, always on like he's a forward thinker. So like contributing, when I'm with him, I like to kind of see what he creates, because I throw my own events too, and I kind of have my own thing, but like it's always fun to see kind of like where his brain, I mean, I've been a part of a lot of his different, what do you want to call them, concoctions? I don't know, like, whatever this man is cooking.
I like background laughing.
Right? It's inspirational to me because it's like I can learn from things from him, and he can learn from things from me, and we like bounce off each other. But I love being in his world and like seeing what I can add to it. And then I also can kind of just be like a fan and a friend. So it's like I could be a friend to him, a family member, and a fan of whatever it is.
Absolutely.
And it makes my life a million times easier because he's already going to think the concept.
It's so far through.
Yeah, so I think I just love being a part of whatever he's cooking up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just that's what we do.
Of course, interacting with the fans. Pixie, how about you? What is your favorite part about performing at a festival or a concert, just for that matter?
I guess my favorite part of performing would be the energy that's created. Like you said, Alex Jamal, he creates like these like visual, sound, like the artists are of such great caliber, and it's almost like a theatrical, like Broadway kind of vibe. The way when the stage lifted in the spotlight before you went on, Alex.
That was nuts.
It was really cool. It was like a Broadway show, honestly. But I think my favorite, in addition to all that, is the energy that the audience gives you, actually capitalizing on that and like making it, multiplying it, so that you can give them that energy back, so that everybody's having a good time, and that it's truly an immersive experience, an experience where you have community and people are enjoying it, you're enjoying it. It just feels good to have like a symbiotic relationship with the audience.
I love it.
Yeah, I hope everybody in the area can get a chance to come out and check this out, because I love Dallas. It's like a melting pot of culture. Every artist that I meet up here is very unique, very eclectic, and I see y'all in that similar bag. But I'm really looking forward to see what you guys have done and what you're going to do moving forward. I can't wait to see y'all on March 14th.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
Last and final question, man. What do you want people to walk away from when they see you perform, Myloh?
Oh man, that's a crazy question. Man, it's like we were playing some game where couples get to know each other yesterday, and it's like the first question was like, what do you think people think when they see your Instagram? And I'm like, oh, that's so embarrassing. I want people to feel like they got their money's worth. Like if you're a fan of my music, it's like, yeah, you know, because sometimes people will be like, oh, I want to come here, and they know my music only, right? And they'll learn Alex or Pixies or whoever, or one of their fans see me. It's like, okay, well, that was a show. That was
Absolutely.
He delivered on that. But I love high energy, and I love to be, I guess I would say, like, for people to feel like, oh, I can do that. If you're especially younger people, like, it's like, yo, I can find a place to put my talent, you know?
Absolutely.
'Cause there's so much like, I gotta be this, I gotta be this, I gotta be that. It's like, that's overwhelming for people. Like it's a lot of it's not necessary, in my opinion. So if people could see me and be like, man, well, this guy went up there and he gave it his all. Like, I don't gotta like make myself feel bad that I don't got this or don't got that, because I met this guy and he's doubling down on everything in this moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Pixie, how about you? What do you want people to walk away from when they experience a Pixie show?
I want people to be inspired to find their own voice and who they truly are, whether it be an artist or an individual, even career-wise. Just, we live in a lot of conformist and pressured culture these days, and I really want people to understand that being true to yourself and marching to the beat of your own drum is so much more valuable than stifling who you are to fit a mold that people expect you to be in.
I love it,
Man, that's a bar.
I think so. That's the best way to mic drop it.
Yeah,
End it right there.
No, sir.
You just have to be there. Festival March 14th is going down. Two of the artists performing live, and you'll see us out there too. Peace.
All right, peace.
Peace.